Hello and welcome to another workout. Today we are going to be using 2 dumbbells. I don't know why, since my last dumbbell video that I had to use the cans, I just thought I misplaced my dumbbells, but I actually have no idea where they are. It's been weeks and weeks and weeks now and I still don't know where they are. So I'm still using 2 cans. I would not recommend, I think they're too light, but for the purpose of filming this, I will use them. Ideally, 1 to 2 kilos would be perfect. If not, you can definitely do this without weights. It will still burn. It's just that little added challenge when you use those weights. It is Easter Monday. I was supposed to film yesterday, but I ate an entire Humpty Dumpty chocolate in one sitting and then I felt physically ill. So I was like, I can't do this. And then today I did the exact same thing. I ate 5 chocolates before I started doing this. So wish me luck, I guess. I hope you've all had a lovely Easter. We're going to start with a little warm up and then we'll get right into it. So we are going to place those hands down on our thighs. Just rest your bum down on your heels. Feel free to close over your eyes. Just drop your right ear to right shoulder. Really feel that left shoulder pulling down away from that ear. Feel that nice stretch down the left side of the neck. And then from here, we're going to trace our chin on our chest, go all the way over to the other side. And hold that stretch here. We're going to take these half circles in our own time now, so no need to rush. There are some birds going crazy out there, so I'm sorry if you can hear them. And then when you're ready, just complete that full head roll, going all the way around. Just making sure to reverse that circle when you're ready. And then move back through center. From here, we're going to take a nice deep breath in, arms come up and overhead. As you exhale, intertwine those fingers at the top. And just take a little reach over to the left. Moving through center, over to the other side now. One more time each way, moving over to the left. Back through center, one more time to the right. Beautiful, back through center here, just circle those arms around. Start to walk those hands out into a 4-point kneel. And then from here, we're going to drop down in our belly, look up to the sky. Reverse that curve, look toward your thighs. And just feel free to take these cat-cows in your own time today. Feeling no need to rush, just taking it nice and easy to start this class. Letting your body slowly warm into what's going on. On your next one, you're going to meet back in a neutral spine. You're going to tuck those toes, pike those hips up into a downward facing dog. And then when you're ready, just start to pedal through those heels, just moving through these pedals in your own time. Again, there's just no need to rush here. Really take your time on each side before moving on to the next. We're going to take these pedals for 6. In 5, both heels are going to meet your mat. In 4. 3, 2, and 1. Both heels are coming down. Now from here, we're going to step that right foot down outside of our right hand. We're going to drop through our back knee, untuck back toes. Then we're going to grab hold of that left hand behind the head. We're going to open that chest up. And then as we come down, we're going to try and tap that left elbow onto right hand. So we're taking a really big twist, open that chest, elbow goes to the sky. And then we're tapping back down. We're going to take this for 3. Good. In 2, we're going to hold it up at the top. Last one, you hold it up. Look toward those fingertips as you reach to the sky. Start to circle through that wrist. And then take those circles the other way. Place that hand back down on the mat, tuck through those back toes, let that right foot come back up into your downward facing dog. And then from here, we're going to repeat on the second side. So that left foot goes on the outside of left hand. You're going to drop through those back toes and knees. And then this time it's going to be your right hand going behind the head. You're going to reach up to the sky with that elbow. We're going to tap that elbow onto your left hand. Reach all the way back up. Tapping it down. Reaching up. 2 more here. Really open up that chest. 1 more. Reach those right fingertips up to the sky. Start to take some circles. Take those circles the other way now. Place that hand back down on your mat. Tuck through those back toes. Send that other foot back up into your down dog. And then from here, we're going to roll forward in a high plank. And then we're going to come all the way back up into that down dog. So we're going to come down. Hike it back up. Think about supported hips here. Nice straight line from head to tailbone. And then come all the way back up. Dig those heels into the mat. 2 more. On your next one, you're going to hold that plank. We're going to hold for 6. And you're going to come back up to that down dog. In 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way back up. From here, we're going to rise up to those tippy toes. Tippy toe walk your feet up to your hands. And then from here, just slightly bend through those knees. Roll all the way up through your spine. Take a big shoulder roll at the top. And then from here, we're going to grab hold of those weights. Now from here, we're going to have these weights at the chest. I have a bit of a microphone here, so I'm not going to rest it on there. But if you do use these weights, I want them to be almost like your knuckles are touching, like this. I'm just going to have mine a bit more separated. I want our elbows to be high the entire time we do this. We're going to be facing, we're almost kind of at the top of our mat here. We're going to be facing the side. Step that right foot out to the back. You're coming down into a lunge, and then you're going to stand back up in that split squat. So you want to have that back knee trying to tap the mat each time you come up and down, but we're not going to put any weight onto it. So it's nice and light with that right foot. All of your weight is going into this front heel. All right, we're going to take this for 6. Shoulders are back, elbows are wide. We're going to take it for 4, and then we're going to hold it down. In 3, 2, last 1. You're holding it down. You're going to shift your weight forward, stretch your back leg, and then come back to that lunge. So we're not going to stretch through that front knee. We're just shifting our weight 100% into that front leg, and then 80%. So we're never really fully going back onto that back leg. It's just there to kind of counter support that balance. All right, let's keep our proud chest. We're going to take this for 4. In 3, we hold it forward. In 2, last 1. You hold it forward. You're going to drop those weights down in line with the shoulders. We're going to take a row and come back down. I want those dumbbells to come to your hips. And I want those shoulder blades to squeeze around to your spine. Lifting it up, dropping it down. We're bending through this bottom knee, and this left glute should start to be burning. We're going to take this for 5. In 4, as we start to row, we're going to be lifting that back leg at the same time. So in 2, last 1. On your next one, you bend those elbows, lift that leg, tap it down, lift, tap. We have 6. In 5, you hold everything up. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Just those arms, that leg stays up. We have 5. In 4, you hold that row. 3, 2, last 1. You hold it up. We're taking extensions now, in and out, for 6. In 5, you hold those arms to the back. 4. Keep that leg nice and high. We have 2. Last 1. Little pulse with these arms here. 6. In 5, you step back to that lunge. 3, 2, 1. Come back to that lunge. Elbows in line with shoulders. Reach it out nice and long. Coming back down. Reach it out long. 6 here. Whew. We have 5. Straight into it, right? We have 4. In 3, you hold it up one last time. We have 2. Last one. This time we're pulsing that top leg. Really bend through this bottom knee. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. Okay, beautiful. If you can put any weight on that left foot, just come all the way down into a forward fold. Oh, good Lord. Just pop those weights down in front of you for a second. And then from here, we're going to step out to a plank. Just drop those knees down. And then from here, just find yourself so that you are going to be with your bum on your heels, just like the start of class. We're still going to hold on to these weights. Now, we're going to have our elbows up nice and high. We're going to almost think about our dumbbells being up, protecting our face to start here. And then every time you come down and up, I want you to kind of hover your bum off your heels. So you're not going to actually sit back here. So as we come down, I want you to shoot your bum back, chest goes forward. And then each time you come up, you're going to start punching with an opposite arm here. So you're going across the body with your right, back through center. Cross, center. Cross, center. So every time you lift, you're taking a little twist in your torso. 6 here. In 5, you hold through center. 4, 3, 2, last 1. You're holding through center. Now it's double arms to the sky. We're still going to hover that bum. So our bum has still not touched the ground or our heels. We're taking 6 here. In 5, you hold it up. 4, 3, 2, last 1. You're going to hold it up. You're still going to come down here. You're going to extend your arms out to the back. So bend, lift, bend, out. Bend, lift, bend, out. Taking 6 here. Really nice. Let's stay nice and strong for 5. This arm sequence feels like it's going forever, but it'll be over and done with before you know it. It really is not too long at all. But don't stop now. We're going to keep moving. For 2. On your next 1, you're going to hold it out to the back. You're dropping and squeezing those shoulder blades together. 6 here. In 5, you hold your arms out to the back. You have 3. Breathe. 2. Last 1, you hold it out. Your right arm is going to swim forward, swapping it over here. Keep swapping these arms. Taking it nice and slow, almost like we're moving through honey here. There's tension in our arms as we move. Going for 6. 5. In 4, you're going to hold both arms forward. 3. Core is on. 2. Last 1. Both arms are going to come forward. Turn those palms to the mat. Bend and stretch these arms. Back, forward. If you're feeling this in your back, come back to that upright position. 5. In 4, you hold those arms bent. 3, almost there. 2, last 1. From here, you're going to bring your dumbbells in together and then open those elbows out nice and wide. So in, out, in, out. You have 6. In 5, you have a little pulse, then your arms are done. You have 3, 2, last 1. You're holding it up, pulse it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, ouch. Okay, from here, we are going to place our dumbbells just in front of us. We're going to come up into that downward facing dog. If you need a little drink, grab one now. If not, we're just going to have a little moment here. One big breath in through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. And then from here, just walk those feet up to your hands when you're ready. Grab hold of those weights as you roll up through the spine. Take that big shoulder roll at the top. And then from here, we're going to bring those weights back to our chest. Really think about those open elbows here. So they're nice and wide. They're not kind of drooping down by our side. And we're going to think about those shoulder blades staying around the back the entire time. So instead of letting them kind of hunch forward, we're really pulling them back. Think about that proud chest. All right, that's going to be our left foot going to the back now. So we're going to step it out. We're coming back in. Stepping it out, coming back in. We're going to take this for 6. In 5, you're going to hold it down at the bottom. 4. Really good. Let's stay nice and strong for this second side. 2 more. On your next one, you're going to hold it down. You're diving forward. So we come forward and back. Really good. So that front knee is staying bent. We're digging into that front heel. We're having minimal weight in that back foot. 4 here. In 3, we hold it forward. 2. Last one, you hold it forward, drop those dumbbells. We lift in that row, we come back down. So we're kind of taking a little diagonal motion as you come back. Pull them to the hips, drop it back down. Those elbows are staying tight to the torso. We're taking it for 5. In 4, we're going to start to lift that leg as we take that row. 3, 2, last one. On this next one, you lift and tap for 6. Stretch that back knee, bend that bottom knee. We have 3, 2, last one. Just those arms, your back leg is up. Keep this focus. We have 5. In 4, you hold the row. 3, core is on. 2, last one, extension back and in. Oh my God, out and in. Shoulders are back. We have 5. In 4, you're going to hold it out. 3, ouch, 2. Keep it going, just pulse those arms. We have 6, 5. In 4, go back to your lunge. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. We come down, and then we're shooting it forward. Down, forward. 5 more. Down, and lift. Proud chest. 3, we're almost there. I know it hurts. I'm here doing it with you, unfortunately. By choice. I don't know why I complain like that. Forward here, just the leg. Up and up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that hurts. God. All right, have a little stretch forward here, just like the first time. Whew. And then when you're ready, find yourself down on your mat. We're going to need one weight now, so you can ditch one of them just in front of you. We're going to be having one weight in our right hand, and we're going to turn over so that we are on our left knee. Right leg is extended out nice and long. Now from here, we're going to pop that left hand down on your mat. Just make sure your hand is underneath your shoulder. And from here, we're going to bend this right arm. So we're lifting this right leg. We're pushing this arm up to the sky. So arm and leg are doing the same motion here. We're going to really think about pushing up and away from this bottom hand. And then keep that arm really active at the top here. All right, we're looking good here. We're going to take it for 5. In 4, you're going to hold it up. In 3, 2, last 1. You're going to thread this needle so this top arm comes in. It reaches behind you. You reach it back up. You tap and lift. Thread it through. Reach it up. We tap and lift. We're going to take this for 5. Beautiful job, guys. 3 more here. Focusing on our breath, focusing on that stability here. If you have to do less reps, that's absolutely fine. I'd rather you do less with quality than more and not do it so well. On your next one, we're going to hold it up. We're going to rest that dumbbell on your leg. We're going to tap and lift this leg now with that added pressure of the dumbbell. In 5, you're going to hold it up. 4, 3, God, 2, last 1. You're going to bend and stretch. You bend it in, chest, knee comes to chest. Send it out long. We're almost there, guys, I promise. 4. In 3, you hold it out. 2, God, 1. Hold it out here just for 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down onto your side. Ow. Oh, this is messed up. We're going to put our forearm down on the mat now. We're going to make sure that our heels and our bum are in line with each other. So we're bending those knees in. We're going to rest that dumbbell on our top leg. If you want to ditch the weight, you absolutely can. I know that the side of our glutes are on fire right now. We are just having a tiny little burnout here before we roll on our backs. So we're going to lift up here with this top knee in a clam, and then we're dropping back down. That dumbbell is just there for that added tension, that added resistance, just to make it a little bit more challenging for us. We're going to keep our toes together here. In 4, we're going to stay with this same movement. We're just going to start to lift our hips in a little half side plank. 2 more here. On your next one, you're still lifting your knee, your hips lift up as well. You drop back down. You want to think about your hips moving slightly forward as you lift up into this side plank so we get a really nice strong position. Lifting it up, dropping it down. If your elbow hurts here, you can fold that mat underneath and maybe get a little cushion, whatever you want to do. We're taking 4 here. We are not here for long, it's just a little burnout. We have 2. Last one, you hold it up. We are just going to drop and lift this leg with those hips high. We have 5. In 4, you hold it open. 3, 2, last one, you're bending and stretching here, out, in. We have 5. In 4, you hold that leg stretched. 3, my God, 2, you hold it out for 5. 4, I'm shaking like a leaf. 2, 1. Okay, just drop those dumbbells for a little second. Roll on your backs. Oh my God, I really hope you're hurting as much as I am because I'm feeling very, very frail right now. It's all the chocolate, it does it to me. It's like you get like the meat sweats, but it's the chocolate Easter egg sweats. Okay, when you guys are ready to move on, we are going to pop those feet down flat on the mat. Now you have 2 options here. If you want more of a challenge, those arms are going up to the sky. Think about those shoulders really melting into your mat here. If you want a bit more support, you're going to press those palms firmly into your mat. It's going to help you feel a bit more stable here. All right, so from here, we're going to lift those hips up to the sky, dig into those heels. Feel like you're going through every part of your spine to peel up into this glute bridge. Have a little pause at the top, and then reverse that peel as you come all the way down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Good, so as we're taking this nice and slow, notice what your knees are doing. Make sure they're staying in line with your ankles and your hips. They're not opening and closing as we come up and down. Pretend like you almost have something in between your knees. You're trying to keep that between your knees. You don't want to open them up as you lift those hips. We're going to make sure that those hands are in line with shoulders. We're not touching them or making them go too far. Think about your arms and your hands being active members in this exercise. All right, looking really good, guys. Let's take this for 4. In 3, we're going to hold it up at the top. 2 more. Just take this time to breathe. On your next one, we're going to hold it up at the top. You're going to lift your heels off the mat. Your hands are going to press down to the mat. As your heels lower, you're going to reach back up to the sky. So we're lifting those heels, dropping them back down. We're going to take this for 6. In 5, those heels are going to stay up. 4 more. Try and think about these toes being even with their weight. We're not tinkering over to one side of our foot. It's like your 3rd toe is holding the center of your weight, and then it disperses evenly between all 5 toes. On your next one, you're going to hold those heels up, float those arms back up to the sky. You're going to lift your left foot up into a tabletop. You place it back down. Lift that right foot into tabletop, place it back down. So our heels are staying high as you get placed back down with these feet. It's going to feel a little bit less stable. If you need to put those hands down, you absolutely can. If you're wanting that challenge today, we're keeping them up. Again, take this slow. You would always rather quality over quantity with these kind of reps. All right, we're looking really strong. Let's keep this focus here for 4. In 3, we're going to hold those heels up. Both feet are down. In 2. Last 1. From here, we're going to take a little pulse. Heels are still lifted. Shoulders are down and back. We have 8. In 7, you're holding those hips high. Slight tuck in the pelvis as you pulse up. So it's those glutes and hamstrings turning on. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're holding it here for 8. Really focus on those glutes and hamstrings, squeezing to push you up. Mind to muscle connection here. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping it down. Just hug those knees into chest. And then from here, we're going to rock and roll up into a seated position. I'll let you get a drink. I'll let you do whatever you want to do. And then when you're ready, we're going to reset for the second side of this side kneeling, side lying series. So just make sure you have one of your weights in your hand. This time it's going to be in your left hand. We're going to be on our right. Now we're going to be stretching that top leg out. This arm is going to be bent in. As you lift up, you're pushing up to the sky. You're dropping it back down. Lifting it up, dropping it down. All right, guys, we're going to take this for 5. Remember, this is almost done. You have this, then we have a tiny bit of abs, and then we're on to that stretch. We really are on the home stretch here. We're taking this for 3. In 2. Last 1. You hold it up. You take that thread. Reach it back up. Tap and lift. Thread it through, reach it up, tap, and lift. We're going to take this for 4. Remember to breathe here. Holding your breath does not help. I know it feels like it does, but it does not. Let the blood flow through your muscles. 2 more. My God, this second side is really doing something to me. Last 1. You're going to rest that dumbbell on your leg. You tap and lift, tap and lift. We just have 4. We're not here for long. In 3, you hold it up. 2. Last 1, you bend and stretch. Bring it in and stretch. In and stretch. We have 4. In 3, you hold it out. 2. Last 1, you hold for 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ow. Okay, we're going to come all the way down onto our side. So just make sure those heels are in line with your bum. Remember, this is our last push for the legs, okay? I'm in just as much pain as you, so don't slack off now because I'm not allowed to. I'm on camera. So you do this with me, okay? We're going to open up, keep those hips stacked. We drop it back down. We're trying our best to stay on that bony part of our hip. If you start to roll back onto your squishy part of your bum, that side of the glute's not going to turn on. I know you don't want it to turn on because you're in so much pain, but we don't want to be doing it wrong, okay? We want to have beautiful form like the Pilates princesses and kings that we are. All right, we're going to take this for 3. 2. Last 1, you start to lift those hips. We lift it up, we drop it down. Remember, at any time you can drop this dumbbell. If you didn't do it on the other side, you don't have to do it on this side. All right, keep those hips forward as you lift. We're going to take this for 3. In 2, we're going to hold it up. Last 1, just that knee. We drop it down, we lift it up. Now really push up and away from this bottom shoulder. We're going to take it for 4. In 3, you hold those knees open. 2, I'm laughing because I want to cry. Last 1, you're going to extend and bend. You have 6. In 5, we just hold it long and then you are done with your legs. You're almost there. Do not dare drop that leg now. We have 2. Last 1. Don't you even think about it. We're going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Oh, gee whiz. And then we're going to roll on our backs. So you guys are just going to hold on to one dumbbell here. Same one. And we're just going to be lifting those toes up to the sky. Now from here, all we're going to start with is a little crunch. We're going to think about our dumbbell trying to tap our toes here. So we're going to lift up. We're dropping back down. Slight tuck in that chin. We're going to go for 6. In 5, you're going to hold it up. 4. We are not here for long at all. This is a very quick little ab sequence to finish. 2. Last 1. From here, we're going to extend that right leg long. Thread that weight around your left leg. Come back up. Opposite now, we thread it around, we lift. So we're just swapping legs here, like we're trying to make a little L shape with our legs each time. Take this little thread, like almost like you're taking like a little figure eight with this dumbbell. All right, now as you start getting the hang of it, you can start to take a little bit more of a twist each way. So we're kind of twisting towards that leg each time we come around. 6 here. In 5, you're going to hold through center. 4, 3, 2, last 1. You're going to hold through center. You can either bend your knees here, tap your toes down, and lift. If you want more of a challenge, we're going to be extending those legs, coming up. Me personally, I feel like I feel it more in my abs bending, but if you want more of a challenge, you stretch those legs. You go, queen. We've got 5. In 4, you hold it up. 3, 2. Last 1, you're going to hold it up here in either a stretch or a bent position. We're holding for 6. In 5, you are all done. 3, 2, 1. Drop that weight to the side. Hug those knees into chest. You did it. That was a spicy one today, wasn't it? Gee whiz. Just rock side to side here. Have a little moment. Just start to close over your eyes. Start to focus on your breath. Just trying to slow down that heart rate just a little bit here. Breathing in through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Really nice. Now from here, just take that right knee, hug it into chest, and then that left leg can go long on your mat. Just take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, send that knee across your body. So you're taking a really big twist. Just letting your head fall over to the right, maybe cactusing through that right arm. Just letting your right leg really relax onto the floor next to you so that knee and that foot can touch down on the ground, just releasing into this stretch. One more breath here, breathing in. Exhale, bring that knee back through center. Just give it one last squeeze here. Send it long and then just send your arms overhead. Flare through those ribs so the mid part of your back is off your mat. Feel that nice big morning stretch. And then from here, we're going to hug that left knee into chest. Big breath in as you squeeze that knee. And then as you exhale, we send that knee across your body. Same as the first side, let your head fall in the opposite direction. Cactusing through that left arm. Big breath in through the nose here. Exhale through the mouth, bring that knee back through center. Then from here, just hug both knees into chest. Take a few rock and rolls up into a seated position. And then when you're ready, just find yourself in a cross-legged position. We're going to bring our arms up and overhead. Big breath in. Exhale, bring these palms through heart space. Big shoulder roll with me. And you guys are all done. Have a lovely week.